If you're struggling to rank up in the new season, then this is the perfect video for you. I've hit Unreal every single season, so I know what it takes to get to Unreal and how to rank up fast. Make sure you watch until the very end because these tips will help you massively. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So first, starting off with game mode. Now it's important to know which game mode is best, and that is solos. Solos is the best for ranking up fast because if you didn't know, 1 kill equals a team wipe. Whereas in duos, trios or squads, it takes 2, 3 or 4 kills. So that means solos is going to be a lot more easier for team wipes. Now the reason why team wipes are important is because it gives you a good amount of percentage every time you get one. So for example, in solos, if you get 10 kills, that's 10 team wipe. But in duos, if you get 20 kills, that's 10 team wipe. So that's why solos is better, because you need 10 less kills to get 10 team wipes. Whereas in duos, you need 10 more kills to get 10 team wipes. So my point is, team game modes will make you rank up much slower, but what I will say is if you're good in duos, trios or squads, then play to your advantages. If you're not good in solos but you're good in duos and you find that you get more percentage when playing duos, play duos. Just because you can gain more percentage in solos doesn't mean you will. Play what game mode you're best in and where you gain the most percentage. Now moving on to loadout. Having a good loadout is one of the most important things to ranking up fast. So I'm going to be giving you the best loadout to carry this season so it can help you rank up that little bit faster and you have your best chances of winning more fights. So as we all know, there's been some new ARs, pistols and other items that have been added this season. Firstly, we're going to be starting off with your AR. Now there's 2 ARs this season and they're both really good. You've got the Fury assault rifle and you've got the Spire assault rifle, and in my opinion for your AR you should be carrying the Spire assault rifle. This has 50 in its magazine, meaning you can shoot for literally forever. It's easy to kill the medallion bosses, so you don't have to keep reloading every 10 seconds, and it's much easier to kill your opponents because you've got 50 bullets to try beam them with or try and jump in their box with. Now moving on to your shotgun, and for me there's only one clear answer here, and that is the Sentinel shotgun. Now obviously they've added the Outlaw and the Twinfire shotgun, but they do nothing compared to the Sentinel shotgun, so it is a must carry for me. It does good body damage, it does good headshot damage. There's no other shotgun this season that comes close, so make sure you're carrying this. Now for mobility, the base boost are very good for mobility, and they're also good for getting in boxes and exploiting. Now if you didn't know, there's an exploit that you can do with these. I'll show you now on the screen. It's very OP for closing down fights quickly, so you should definitely learn this exploit if you haven't already. Now they did just release something called the Storm Beast. It is very OP and hard to kill, so if you don't want to carry the base boost, you should be carrying this because it's very overpowered. Now for your heals, it's going to be the same it has been for the last couple of seasons. Big pots, meds or chug chug. You can rotate between any of these 3, whether you want to carry 3 bigs, a chug or a chug, 3 meds. Either way it works out. Next, moving on to Offspawn. Now Offspawn is very important because your Offspawn decides whether you're going to have a good game or a bad game. So for example, if you land and you get out dropped or there's loads of players there and then you're fighting to get better loot because you have bad loot, then most likely you're going to get pushed and it's going to be harder to rank up fast. So ways to prevent that from happening is getting a drop map. A drop map is basically markers on a map where you should aim for, and they help you have a good drop for your POI. You can make one of these on Fortnite GG's. You only need around 10 markers, so go above that. Now another important aspect of Offspawn is having a good POI. If you're a passive player, you don't want to be landing POIs that have loads of players landing there. You want to be landing unnamed POIs where there's less contested players. Once you've found that POI, you basically want to master it. Know its chest spawns, its slurp barrels, everything that's there, master it so you know exactly how to loot it fast and win fights there. And always have a plan B. For example, if you land a certain building every time but you get out dropped, a plan B building, because plan A ain't always going to work, and if you have that plan B, it's going to stop you from dying and save your game, meaning you will rank up faster and survive Offspawn. The same goes for aggressive players. You may want to land the more contested POIs, but you still want to follow the same rules. Maybe you want more kills, but make sure you have a plan B and make sure you master your POI because it will help you out a lot. Offspawn's all about setting yourself up for that mid game. If you can set yourself up with good loot, then 9 times out of 10 you will survive survive to mid-game and then even endgame. But it's all about having a good plan and playing to your advantages. Now mid-game. So now you know how to survive Offspawn way more. Mid-game is where most people throw their rank and most people die. So it's all about setting yourself up for that endgame and making sure you survive. And the best ways to do this is rotating early to every zone and making sure you're on dead side. Dead side is basically where there's less players on that side of the circle, meaning less chance to die and more chance to fight depending on how you want to play it. Now the reason why dead side is very good is because you're less likely to get third partied, meaning you can actually have a proper fight. Now if you are dead side and you do get pushed by a player, do not be scared. The worst thing you can do, be confident, fight back. Don't give that player a reason to keep on pushing you, keep on trying to fight you. If they want to fight, fight back. It's the only way you're going to improve and you're going to rank up fast. If you're scared of dying because you're going to D-rank or you're going to lose percentage, then you're never going to rank up fast. You need to learn, and by learning is fighting. Now I'm not saying to take stupid fights, but try be the third party or try fight back. If you do get pushed, just don't be scared and it'll help. So stop caring about your rank and have fun. Lastly, endgame. Now if you follow the tips I've give you for Offspawn and mid-game, getting to endgame is going to be way easier for you. Now the reason it's important to get to endgame is because Fortnite gives you more percentage and values kills endgame rather than Offspawn and mid-game, because Fortnite sees it as players endgame are better players and are higher ranks, so that means more percentage per kill. It really doesn't matter if you get to mid-game with 5 kills and die, because you will not really get any percentage compared to getting to endgame and getting 5 kills, because the kills endgame are going to be 3 times more percentage than the kills mid-game. So it's way better to survive till endgame and get kills then. That's why getting to endgame is very crucial to ranking up fast. Now maybe you want to push all game and you want to get as many kills as possible. Now if you want to do that, you need to do that at least smart, but it's all about having confidence. And if you're confident in your fighting ability, then you should go for that. But if you're someone who isn't confident in their fighting ability, then surviving till endgame is what you should do. It just depends on what sort of player you are and how confident you are. Now you may be asking, how do I get kills endgame? Endgame players are the most shambles they will ever be. They have low mats, low health, so you just need to set yourself up in a good position where you can pick off players, then push them and get them easy kills, because most likely they're going to have nothing. It's going to be much easier if you have loads of shield and loads of mats, because it's going to be much easier to kill them. So make sure endgame you rotate early, you get good positioning and you be confident into getting the win. You do these 3 things every single game and all the other tips that I've mentioned, then you're going to start ranking up way faster and it's going to be much easier to get to Unreal. If you want to see me hit Unreal, then watch this video linked in the description. I speedrun all the way from unranked to Unreal, so you can see how exactly I did it and you can see what I did to get to Unreal, so you can implement it into your game. But yeah, that is it guys. I appreciate you all watching. Like and subscribe. Until next time.